In this video, I will share with you a little known secret to unlock your growth. This tool has helped me grow in my career, in my relationships, and my overall quality of life. This is something you can do online in about 12 minutes and is absolutely free of cost. Hi, this is Supreet. I upload new videos every Sunday about personal growth, meditation, and parenting. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Grow with Supreet. So the tool I'm talking about to unlock your growth is the Myers-Briggs Personality Style Assessment, and I'll tell you exactly how and why I have grown immensely because of it. By the way, if you already know your Myers-Briggs personality style, comment below and tell me what it is. There are many websites that you could go to for doing your personality style assessment. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. I went to the one called 16personalities.com and did their free personality style assessment. They say that it'll take you about 12 minutes, but for me, I like to take my time, so it took me about 20 minutes. I did this test about 7 years ago, and then I did it again recently for the purpose of this video. So what you do is you answer some simple multiple choice questions about different situations with agree, strongly agree, disagree, etc. And based on your answers, it calculates your personality style as one of 16 possible personality styles. My personality style, according to this assessment, is ESFJ-A. When I read the full report about the characteristics of my personality style, I was quite surprised to see how accurate it was. In fact, it was a little spooky how well that piece of software knew me. Most of the things my report said about me are true. There was only one thing which I found to be not true. Among other things, the report tells you about your strengths and weaknesses. I don't want to brag and share my strengths, but I will share my weaknesses with you. So one of the weaknesses of my personality style is inflexible. Guilty as charged. I'm working on it. The second one is vulnerable to criticism. Yes, true. And the third one, often too needy. According to my report, ESFJs need to hear and see a great deal of appreciation. If their efforts go unnoticed, they may start fishing for compliments in an attempt to get reassurance of how much they are valued. FYI, one of the ways in which you can make me feel valued is by liking, commenting, and sharing this video, and also by subscribing to my channel. So here's the part that's going to help you grow. There is a section in your report about how you can overcome your weaknesses. For example, one of my weaknesses is being vulnerable to criticism. So to deal with that, my report says that people are going to disagree and they are going to criticize. And while it hurts, it's just a part of life. This is something I keep reminding myself again and again, and I'm happy to say that over the last 3 or so years, I have learned to grow a thick skin and be okay with criticism. I'm not saying that I never get affected, but nowhere near where I used to in the past. Otherwise, I would not have put myself out on YouTube for the world to judge and criticize me. It was a very hard thing for me to do, to overcome my fear of being judged. And I'm so glad that I took that uncomfortable step, because growth happens at the end of your comfort zone. Another thing that helped me greatly to get out of my own way when starting my YouTube channel was to do the visualizing my funeral exercise, which I talk about in this video. So the funeral exercise as well as my personality style assessment both helped me to overcome my weakness of being vulnerable to criticism. I think being aware of one's weaknesses is a great starting point to self-improvement, and the personality style assessment helps you with that, to find out your weaknesses and your strengths. I'm not at all trying to say that you should change who you naturally are. You cannot change your personality style, but you can change some behaviors. For example, when faced with a choice, you can learn to make the choice that may feel less comfortable for you, but one that would help you to grow. Also, the assessment gives you information about your career choices, relationships, etc. And if you want an even more detailed report, you can pay them for it. But I am cheap, so I only did the free stuff. Now I'll tell you how this assessment helped me in my relationship. When I read my husband's report, it helped me to understand him in a way that I had never understood him before. It helped me to figure out why he does certain things that he does. For example, one of the traits of his personality style, which is ENTP, is that they love to debate, they love to argue. So now when we get into an argument, I don't take it personally. I know that he is arguing for the sake of argument. So I just sit back and listen and let him win in most cases, because most of the time letting him win doesn't actually have any consequences. Do I always let him win? Hell no, I'm a human after all. I sometimes do get pulled into the argument and cannot just sit back. But overall, this knowledge that the desire to debate comes from his personality style has improved my relationship with him. I shared this with a friend a few years ago. So she and her husband did this assessment, and after doing it, she told me that doing it saved their marriage. Wow. Then the section about career in my report says that people with my personality type fit well as teachers. So that was kind of reassuring for me, and it solidified the fact that I have chosen the right career as a leadership trainer. Have you done a personality style assessment? If yes, comment below and tell me what is your personality style. If you haven't and this video prompted you to do it, then let me know if you found it helpful, or maybe you'll say that it was a waste of your time. Both are fine. Last but very important thing I want to say is that there is no good or bad personality style. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. A successful person or a happy person can have any of these 16 personality styles. A big factor that makes people successful is knowing themselves, knowing their strengths and weaknesses, and recognizing that others can be different from them. In my management training workshops, managers are often surprised when they learn that they have been managing their employees according to their own personality style. And by doing that, they do not get the full productivity and engagement that they could get from their team. Also, they realize that while it may be tempting to hire people of the same personality style as you, it's actually better to have different personality styles on your team. All personality styles have their strengths and weaknesses, and that's where the beauty is. Beauty is in diversity. Beauty is in imperfection. And beauty is in accepting yourself just the way you are, accepting your strengths and accepting your weaknesses, and showing unconditional love to yourself, and at the same time, if possible, taking tiny baby steps to improve yourself. I hope you found this video helpful. See you in the next one. Keep growing.